Just for me, she got hot. So, what do people notice about you? Number 3. I did 3 of these videos, honey buns. So, whichever one finds you on your For You, or your For You, it's for you. Or if you want to just go back and watch all 3 of them, go watch all 3 of them. Because you probably resonate with all 3 of them. As 4 cards came out. Just for me, she got hot like a nut. Just for me, she on me just like a nut. I might just tie you down, babe. I think you know it. Maybe people notice that you are a very fun-loving person. You have a lot of energy, a lot of personality. Gotta go full too. Okay, so you are someone who really knows yourself. You know yourself, and it attracts in a lot of people. Like I just said, you have a big, larger than life personality, honey bun. You might be a little goofy. Well, you might be a little goofy goobs, but you got a big personality. You're not somebody who's just gonna sit there and like just be like, oh yes, no, okay, cool. You know what I mean? And what you bring to the table, like what your personality brings, it brings more healing out of people. It makes people want to find their own personality and like heal parts of themselves to really allow more color in their life. You know, because a lot of people, not everybody, but it could be that some people who are just dull is people, as we got fun at the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. People who are more dull, they could be people who, you know, who have a deeper personality up under all of that stuff, but they just, you know, some people just got hidden or, you know, going through certain traumas all through their life. It can make their light a little dimmer. Why that done flew out like that? See? Yeah. And then somebody, you might be trying to find balance, or you bring the balance into any room that you walk into. Like it might be a room that's like quiet or like tense, you know, but you bring the energy and you be like, you are definitely somebody who addresses the elephant in the room. Okay. And you have the ability to cut through all the tension with your personality. You have a larger than life personality that's just like, not like you will just be goofing around in a situation to do it, but you say things in a way that brings the tension down in a funny way. So you might address the elephant in the room, but you might be like, okay, well, what's tea? Why is it so choppy in this energy? Why is it so strong in the energy? You have a way of addressing things directly and what needs to be said, but still taking the edge off of it so that people can easily digest it and be like, okay, yeah, it wasn't that deep. It wasn't that deep. You know, you bring balance into the room. That's what I get from this card. And whether it's a room that's also like on the opposite side, whether it's like a tension room, or even if it's a room that's a little too goofy, you have that ability to balance the dynamic and be like, okay, let's take the tone down, let's be serious here, or either let's get a little goofy and take the tension off. Whatever it is, you have a very dynamic duality personality about you. So like people like that, you know what I mean? And it like disrupts things, the uncomfortableness in the room, to where people like feel safe around you and they feel like comfortable to talk and to address things and get things off their chest. Ending. Okay. People notice that you have no problem with like cutting things off or like endings. Of course, I get cutting things off with this, but also still addressing things and like cutting the tension. Like I said, cutting the tension and ending where the confusion began. Okay, instead of people just like bouncing around the topic or bouncing around the thing that needs to be said, you have a way of addressing it, cutting it into it, and really making people like feel comfortable enough to really like come to an even understanding. Whatever it may be, whether it's somebody that's being too goofy or too like to hardball, you have an ability to really come in, take the initiative, and really like alchemize the energy so that people can really get what they need out of the situation. Instead of just going to a situation and it's just like, okay, we just finna goof around, everybody's just finna come in here and it's not gonna be no organization, no nothing, no accountability taken. No, you have the ability to, first of all, take the accountability of the room itself into your hands so that you can alchemize the energy so that other people can take accountability for themselves and for the situation, and hold themselves accountable for whatever it is in the situation, if that makes sense. So if it's like somebody that's goofing around too much, it's like you can come in the room like them teachers and be like, you just give this certain child a certain look, and they just know, okay, let me chillax a little bit because you were the goofy, you were the jokester of the room, and that's why the whole like room is all rowdy now. I'm just getting I don't know, for some reason I'm seeing like a teacher that goes in and like she talks to, or she just looks at the bully or the jokester of the class, and it's just like, just from that look or that initiative that you gave to them, they know to calm their booty down. Okay, and that like, oh, let's cut the bull crap and let's get to work, baby. Journey. So because of your personality and all the healing that you do out of people, it makes people go on their own healing journey. It makes people want to really find that within themselves, whatever it is that they get from you. They feel like, wow, you carry yourself in a very like, I don't know, a boss bitch. Sorry for the cursing, but in a very boss bitch way, like to where people respect you. People understand that you don't play about yourself, about where you're going, or about no situation you ever enter. So it's like people be like, that is what I want. They can't even put their finger on what it is that they like, how to explain it, but they know that, yeah, that trait, I want to have that trait within me. But it leads people down a whole journey of getting to know themselves and to find out more like, okay, what is it that she has? What is this feng shui that she has that like makes people listen to her or want to like, respect her? So yeah, I'm giving it potential at the bottom of the deck. People like you. People like what you bring, bruh. You are very like needed and necessary for a lot of situations. Not in a bad way, not like people just want to take from you and make you alchemize the bad out of everything. But no, it's more like in a good way, because they feel that that's one of your superpowers, to where you just know what people need. You have the ability to enter a room, test it out, and literally just put your finger on what it is that this room needs to change in order to get the better situation. You have a very discerning eye. Okay, boundaries and love. See, so you're somebody who has the ability to set boundaries. You have very strong boundaries around yourself, and you protect your heart or protect your personality so that you can continue showing up in scenarios as your best. You try to put your best foot forward, and that requires somebody who's really strict, running a strict program with themselves and with the people that they encounter. Like, people know how you carry yourself, not to F with you, not to mess with you, because you are stern. And not even just that, but like, they have a sudden, like, it's an unspoken respect that people have for you because of how you carry yourself, the boundaries you keep, the standards that you set for yourself and for others. It's like, okay, yeah, she's not here to play. She's here to get stuff done, and let's not waste her time. You know what I mean? They see how you carry yourself and that you are very straight shooter. You don't beat around the bush. You straight talk. You tell it like it is. And because of that, people want to get to know you more. People want to like try to be like that themselves. And of course, it makes them just want to grow, they grow a bigger heart for somebody like you because you demand respect in every room that you go into. And they can tell that you have, like, you love yourself, and you have a big heart for others as well, but not without that respect is attached to the love. Like, you love people, but only if they respect you and they don't, like, cross you. They don't try to flex your boundaries. Because, baby, people don't want to get on your bad side. It's like, okay, they love you so much and you are such a loving person as well that it's like people are scared to get on your bad side and they don't want to because they know that you have such standards. You have the ability to just cut people out and be like cold shoulder with it. Although you're not a cold shouldered person, you still are like somebody who don't play. You do not play, and it's quite okay. As we got caution at the bottom of the deck, you don't play, babes. They know that whatever you do, they surrender to you. And it's like whatever you do, they know not to cross or push too much against your boundaries because they're going to get cut out and they will not have, like, there's no coming back. So people just like surrender to whatever you're trying to say. They listen to you. They agree, not like they're trying to be yes men, but they more so like, are like, let me stay on her good side because I don't want to not have her around type of stuff. I don't want to not have her around. We really need her in this room, so let's not play the fiddle. Okay.